We are operating on a frequency of 52 megacycles by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. A test program follows. To you who are trained technically, I need hardly say that there's still a number of problems to solve. I guess you know them as well as anybody knows them. But I think we've proceeded far enough to justify the statement, at least, that these technical problems are not insurmountable.
I'm very happy to play with my team Poires. It's very fun. It's fun too to make tournament. And my deck, I love my deck because I love rush. I love win with no time, and I love shadow because you can steal with my deck for Ronnie. It's very cool. I just read the opponent decks. I know this opponent deck is very strong, and my deck is strong, so it's the quick games. I think. JLA Chef.
I'm Franel from Poznań, from Poland. I'm playing for Can't Touch This team, and my deck is the same that we played before our two matches. So not much to talk about this, but our matchup is the same as our captain has played. And we know that this matchup, as we trained, is quite close, quite equal. And I think that we have small edge in this matchup, but and everything can happen. So it's gonna be fun, as we know that we won two previous games, so we will not be tanking for so long, but it's gonna be interesting. At the beginning with the deck of our opponents, I think it's quite hard to master this deck because you have so many options with helper bots and Archimedes are archiving them that it's quite difficult to play them. So first games went quite easy for us, but after a while, when we learned how to play it, it was, I think, 50-50 for it was quite equal. So yeah. Yeah, I think so. We played this match, I don't know, maybe 10 times, maybe, and I played with my deck about 20 to 30 times already, so it's quite a lot. So I think I know what to do. I know that I need to build quite a huge board. As long as he doesn't draw Strange Gizmo, it's, I think, auto win for us. With Strange Gizmo, it will be more difficult, as long as I know that he has 4 Ronnie in the deck, so he has a lot of Ember controls. Just have fun and good luck, yeah?
Cool, let's go. Sorry, I was caught off guard. That was too quick.
Yeah, so there's no counters, just breakdown first. It's a rematch of the first one. So we see a Witch of the Wilds turn 1 for Fresnel, which is a brilliant turn 1 play. It's a mini Val Jericho. Joe Goggle's going to be a nice for Harkon. But no, start off with the Nox and the Song of Spring. Do you shuffle the Nox back in here? Probably not. I do like Song of Springs. It's one of the better AoA cards from Untamed, which is not saying a lot. Helmsman Spears with 2 Explorer Rovers and no amber on board, which means that if he chooses to go Shadow, Sucker Punch, Hounds and Spear would be good here, but you're then sat with a Nerve Blast you can't really do anything with.
So what's it going to put into
Trump.
Jaguar?
Yeah.
Keep-
Throwing Stars is a good,
Wild
good
One.
shout.
What do you play?
Throwing Stars is deal 1 damage to 3 creatures, gain 1 amber for each creature destroyed this way. So you run your Goggle into, say, Explore Rover, they use the Throwing Stars to finish the job and gain amber. Oh, I'm sorry, not tonight. Predictions are not available in so many of the European countries.
Oh, which countries are they allowed in?
Denmark, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Philippines, Poland, Quebec, Singapore, Sweden, Korea, and Turkey.
I did not know the Philippines or Korea were in European countries.
Well, yeah, yes, not tonight. Leaving Spears was a big mistake, but the Sucker Punch comes in to quickly take care of that. Harkham gets to 6 very quickly, plays the Throwing Stars, gets up to 7. Edai's not going to be enough here, but Edai will force Harkham to pay the full 7 here. This Positron Bolt, however, is dead. Do you archive? Do you archive the Positron Bolt under Edai? Because in case you can use it later on.
I would have done, but
True, not that I didn't get punished for it, but it could have been a much bigger situation. Plays Maul. Ronnie's going to steal 1. Miasma. Using Miasma on turn 4 has got to hurt. Especially when your opponent's only got 1 amber.
yeah, it gets you the amber, it gets cycled through the deck. It's not a particularly slow deck, but it's not
But
amazing.
you got to remember, we're seeing the exact same situation we saw in the captain's game.
Yeah,
We're seeing Bernard going ahead on amber, getting the key first, getting really far ahead. But we're seeing Geralt holding the battle line, increasing key costs, building up to the situation where they can win off the board. Full Moon, Post Pixies game 1, Mama Swarm game 1, Nature's Call game 1, bounce the Mama Swarm, the Post Pixies, and the Edai.
yeah, of course. It's an interesting one because of the risk, but it's probably the right call to make because he's already got 2 in the archive, so it means he's got up to 9.
It's definitely, and there's the Strange Gizmo. The Strange Gizmo is what Cancers just have been worried about in this matchup. The Strange Gizmo, but the main, he's not going to forge. The Strange Gizmo could come across quite quickly and help a bot into Duskwitch or this Life for Life.
Interesting.
So Fredo gets up to 6. Val Jericho now back in hand, but very unlikely to see the center anytime soon. Go Shadows. Gets rid
Life
of
of Life
Edai.
comes through, yeah.
That's really interesting. It's a less efficient play, but it does clear a bit of the board.
Yeah, and Edai gets in the discard, so
Edai
So-
had the ward popped and then was bounced out.
yeah, I see Valjerico trying to get her way into centre. Just won't quite
getting rid
make
of
it.
creatures allows Jericho to get more chance of getting in the centre, especially with the 2 Ghost Hawks in hand.
But the key charge now in hand is with 2 Ghost Hawks is
Yeah, that's terrifying.
that
Well,
it's a
Jericho
little early,
not
but yeah.
quite in the centre.
With a
Yeah.
Nature's Call as well.
Yeah.
He just needs to get that next key, and the 3rd key's free, basically.
Sidespool Entangler could be huge here. We're also seeing that Harkham is on 4 amber with 5 amber now with the Cup for Research. Helperbot, Archimedes, Duskwitch. This could be huge. The Duskwitch is a huge problem, but luckily the Nature's Call is going to be able to handle it. But doesn't goes Logos instead. Plays the Igor. Draws draws Wind Spirit off the Igor, which means you can attach the Wind Spirit to the self-bolstering automaton. No! Goes for the Nature's Call to bounce the Igor and bounces the Duskwitch, stopping the creatures coming ready. Plays Igor, takes Candle Unit into hand.
Plays Candle Unit.
Plays Candle Unit. Reap Reap. Now, only one Ronnie in hand. If there was a second Ronnie here, that'd be huge.
So remind us the text of Strange Gizmo, man.
Strange Gizmo is when you forge a key, destroy everything.
Now, is that when you or when either player forges?
When you forge, so it's useless. Strange Gizmo
Okay.
does nothing this matchup because Harkham's already forged the second key.
And there we go. He's got the game.
Yep, Wind Spirit comes down, and once again, but all 3 games decided by this key charge. But there was nothing, and we see a Chota in hand with a Soldiers to Flowers in the archive for Harkham. He was 1 turn away from winning.
But I mean, if he kept going, he could have easily got another 8 amber and finished with an extra 8 amber in hand. I mean, that was wow.
Yeah.
GG, guys.
Good game, thanks. Yeah, we calculated, and you needed Chota with Soldiers to Flowers or 2 Ronnies. Then we would be on 5. You would be on 9, and possibly we couldn't forge a second key. I mean, second key with key charge, or couldn't stop you from forging the third key, because we had only Wild Spirit to reap, so it's 1. 1 will be on the candle unit, so it'd be 2 ember. So we should, I don't know, seek for Edai from Wild Technician, so it will be pretty unlikely to stop you there. But yeah, 2 Ronnies or Chota, and any Chota with Ember would work too, so yeah.